Hey guys, this is Axeman Ant back in Naval action. I'm going to do a shout out to Spartan 4 because he requested this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to capture ships in Naval action. So I'm doing the narration separately from the gameplay. I was doing this very late at night and I didn't want to be all shouty and waking everyone up. So I filmed this while I was playing at Naval action. It was what, 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So I've had to do the narration separately, but it allows me to focus on the narration and make sure that you get all the information you need. So what's going on here is I'm currently in my yacht, which was a pre-order bonus ship that I got for pre-ordering before the Steam release, which is a good ship. I'm going to do a video on the yacht soon, and I found a trader's links, and I thought, because it's just me and the NPC traders links, it would be an excellent opportunity to show you how to capture a ship. So what's going on here is, I've changed my ammo to chain shot, and currently I'm just keeping up with the trader, firing chain shot into his sails to slow him down, and once he's slowed down we'll be able to get up close and capture his ship. But there's also my intention to dismast him in this video, and you're going to see how to dismast, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. So I'm just manoeuvring myself as I reload to get decent shots in on him with the chain shot. The chain shot's what you need to use for destroying sails. It's much more effective at destroying sails than normal cannon shot. So you just fire it into the sails like so, as I'm showing you there. And if you look in the top right corner of the screen where it shows you the armour of your enemy, it's gone off screen. That'll come back. There you go. If you say sails there, it gives you like a percentage rating of how damaged the sails is. I'm just trying to get that down to a decent figure, maybe 50-60%, so that I can keep up without any trouble, so I can focus on dismasting the ship. Because when you're trying to capture a ship, they need to be doing, I think it's 3.5 knots or less before you can board them. But we'll get to that, like I say, later in the video. See there, if I hit the mast, every time you hit the masts have HP ratings, so every time you hit the mast with either chain or ball, you're doing damage, and you can't dismast them with chain shot, but normal cannon shot is more effective at demasting the ship. But you can see there, I've changed my ammo type to ball, and I'm going to start trying to dismast the ship. Trader links is they don't have very high XP on the masts, so HP on the mast, so it's not too difficult to dismast them. It's a lot more difficult to dismast a warship. But we might try that in a later video as well, once I get into a bigger ship, when I start trying to capture other ships. So as you can see there, obviously your ball shot is a lot more accurate than your chain shot, so you can, that wasn't very good shooting, but you can aim more effectively with your cannon shot and get a lot of hits on the mast, and that's what you need to do. So as you can see there, I'm firing one shot at a time, just trying to make sure every shot hits the mast so we can slow this guy down and board him. He's turning away there. Now trader lynxes and most trader vessels do not have cannons. Like this guy can't fight back because he doesn't have any cannons. I think the only trader ship that does have cannons is the Trader Snow or the Trader Brig. One of them two. They have bow chasers, but they're quite easy to avoid. Generally, trader vessels are easy captures. In a fight, if I was fighting, say, another yacht or a basic cutter, this would be a lot more difficult. Traders are very easy to capture. So I'm coming around to his starboard side now. I've still got chain shot loaded on this side, so I'm just going to fire this broadside into his sails just to slow him down that little bit more. Got a few more hits on the sails there and on the mast. Now I've changed my port side ammo to cannon shot or ball shot. Wait for that to reload, and I'll carry on trying to dismast him You can see obviously you've got on his sails there, you can see it's all full of holes. It's kind of like a visual representation of how damaged they are. But so I'm just waiting for the reload, and I'm going to fire each individual shot into the mast, and I think this is where I do dis-masting. There we go. So you hear the crew cheer, the sail comes off, and he's pretty much dead in the water now. So I'll fire off the rest of my broadside into his side, and he's pretty much just a sitting duck now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire off either one or two more broadsides into his side to bring the armour rating down on this side of him, bring his starboard rating down, so I can use grape shot. Now, the mistake I made when I first started playing naval action was when I started trying to capture ships and I didn't know really how to do it. I instantly loaded grape and was trying to fire grape shot into the enemy vessels, and I was wondering why I'm not damaging the crew. Well, it's because you need to bring down the armour first with a normal cannon shot. So once you get the armour down, you don't have to get it down all the way to do it, but it does do more damage with grape shot if you do. You just get it down part of the way. I've loaded grape there. Just waiting for the grape to be ready. I'll fire some grape in. I don't think I do that much crew damage, and I've obviously got more crew. I've got 40 crew and he's got 22, so it's going to be easy enough to take him out anyway. I think I got a couple of kills there with the grape shot. But yeah, just make sure you fire a couple of broadsides off into them, bring their armour down a little bit, and then use grape shot. And position when you're using grape shot helps as well. If they're cresting a wave and the deck of their ship is leaning towards you as you fire off your grape, it's much more effective than if it's leaning away from you, because obviously they've got more cover from the sides of the ship. You see there I'm pointing out my crew to his crew. So what I've done now is I've pressed number 9, which has put my crew into boarding mode, and what that does is it ups the preparation, the boarding preparation there you see in the bottom right next to the minimap. That goes up, and that helps you in the mini game that you're about to see. There is a boarding mini game, quite basic at the minute. I don't know if they're going to change it or upgrade it in any way. We'll find out. So I'm just waiting for my preparation to increase because it gives me a bit of an advantage. I'm just going to slowly close the distance. Fire some more grape into him. Killed a few more of his crew there. You just want to be nice and close, side by side. And when the speed gets down, and you see it's less than 3.5 knots now, boarding possible comes up, and you press G. And what that does, it pulls the ships together, and the boarding minigame starts. Now, boarding minigame, you've got you on the left and your enemy on the right. It shows you your crew, your morale, your preparation, and down the left hand side there's all the moves you can make. Now the higher everything you do except brace uses preparation. Now your preparation goes up a little bit each round, but say if you fire deck guns it uses 20 preparation. If you run out of preparation there's certain things you can't do, so you can't like fire musket volley after a musket volley every time. So what we're going to do is, because we've got quite high preparation and a lot more crew, just going to try and fire the deck guns and get the musket volleys, get his crew down, and once all of his crew dead that means we've captured the ship and we can do whatever we want with it. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's sort of it took me a few tries to sort of get the hang of this game, but really it's just attack, attack, attack. Make sure your preparation's high when you board, and just be as aggressive as you can. And so long as you've got more crew, you fired the grape shot up, you've taken a lot of their crew out, you can't really lose. However, you can see on his side there, it says disengage. That means he's pressed the disengage button. Well, he hasn't pressed it, he's AI. But he's going to disengage in 4 rounds. So with 4 rounds time, no matter what happens, he's going to disengage and try and get away from you. And then you'll have to reboard him. But he's not going to manage to escape this time round. You see you get 15 seconds for each round. And I think this is the turn. I think this is the last round. There we go. So he lost the boarding, I won the boarding. Bit of a celebration there. So I've captured that trader Lynx. Now you can press X. It says there, capture possible. You can press X, and that'll instantly transfer you over to that ship. But you don't have to do that to capture the ship. The ship is yours now as soon as you leave this battle instance. You can decide what you want to do with the ship, which I'll show you now eventually when I decide to get round to it. So I'm just cancelling that because I don't want to capture it right now. So we're going to leave the battle. Right, and you can see at the bottom left there, I'm handily pointing out, thanks past me, that there's Trader's Lynx there, and that's the cargo he was carrying. Now I'm actually, like, when I filmed this I was miles away from my home port, and I wasn't really that bothered about the cargo. I was going to sail it somewhere and send my yacht back to Outpost, but I really didn't want to have to sail all the way back. So I just stayed in my yacht. But you can take command of whatever ship you captured straight away, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. You can either just leave it there, or you can send it to an outpost. And that means next time you go to your outpost, that ship will be there, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it, or you can break it apart for parts that you can use in crafting. Anything you need or want to do with it. So I hope that's helped you out. I hope that's given you an idea on how to capture enemy vessels in naval action. I think I'm going to finish the video here. Yeah. If this has been helpful to you, make sure you like and subscribe for more naval action, and I'll see you in the next video.